Pete. So this is deep, right? And it's something that I've been noticing. And they say that America right now, that basically we in a fight for the soul of America. And if you look out into the country and you see what's going on right now, you come to the conclusion that we have people who believe in two totally different Americas, right? There's two different Americas, and you have to decide which one you believe in. You have to decide which America that you believe in, and then you have to stand for that one. You know, I guess you do. You don't have to do anything, but that's pretty much what's being placed in front of everybody. And so we have pretty much two sides and two equations of the coin. And from what I have seen and from what I, have analyzed, I'll give you what what uh what it seems to be the perspective of what these two Americas are. So there's one America that people believe in. And that America is an America that is rooted and founded on racism and oppression. It's an America that is unfair. It's an America that was built off of the backs and the labor of subjugated and disenfranchised people. It's an America that is irredeemably racist and discriminatory. It's an America that was evil at its conception, and it's an America that has continued in being evil up until this day, 2020. I believe it was Barack Obama who said that racism is in America's DNA. That racism is pretty much the bloodstream, the bloodline of this country. It's what this country is about. It's what this country was built off of. It's a place where people are discriminated against. It's a place where people are subjugated. It's a place where people are disenfranchised. It's a place where people are mistreated. Minorities, people who are the outcast of society, whether it's pertaining to race or whether it's pertaining to gender, all of these different things, right? This America has to be confronted. This America that has done so much harm to many people and destroyed the lives of many individuals and have caused others to benefit off of the harm that it's done to those other individuals. This America has to be confronted. And not only now, some people who see this America, they would say that this America has to be confronted. It has to be held accountable, right? But then there's also the understanding that this America is irredeemably racist and discriminatory and oppressive. And so that leads us to a point where this understanding or the belief in this America cannot be changed. It cannot be reformed. It cannot be fixed. Which basically leads us to the overthrow of the entire country, the overthrow of the entire system. And so some people realize and understand that that's a lot of what they're seeing today. Those people who believe in that America are now going about their way to pretty much overthrow this system. and get rid of the America that is in their perspective, irredeemable and racist and systemic in almost every area, every nook and cranny of society. This racism and these disparities and all of these different things are encoded and embedded in the society so much that there is no saving it. You have to almost undo the entire thing, right? And to replace it with who knows what, but something else. I think a lot of the individuals who hold to that idea of that America have not yet, they don't fully know what they want to replace it with. They just know the perspective of how they see this country. And they know that they not putting up with it no more. Right? They got to do something about it. On the other hand, you have another America that some people believe in. And this is the America where they believe that this is the greatest country that was ever established. The greatest civilization that has taken place probably in the history of the world. Right? They believe that the advances and the advancements in this country are far beyond what other nations and other things that have taken place in the past. Right? They believe that this country has allotted more opportunities to people than any other place. They believe that this country is the country that abolished a lot of slavery and discriminatory acts against many people and was established on freedom from oppression and different things of that nature. America being the free land, in its beginning days of inception, when they were trying to get away from certain things that was going on in Europe and different things of that nature, so that people could have the ability to have freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom, free enterprise, right? Capitalism, free markets, the ability to pull oneself up out of poverty, the ability to earn and work and create a life for yourself. The ability to believe, the freedom to believe in what you want to believe in, the freedom to pursue life, liberty, and happiness the way that you want to pursue it. They believe that this America and this society is the greatest that you probably could have of a society. They don't necessarily believe that this America is perfect and that, like every nation, there's going to be things that are going to have to be overcome. There's going to be things that you're going to have to fix and work with, right? And that you're going to have to set in order to make the place better and continuously more beneficial for the people who are a part of the country. And so those individuals who believe in this America, who believe in this country that allows you to be what you want to be and do what you want to do and enjoy the things that you want to enjoy and have what you want to have and speak how you want to speak and live how you want to live and pursue what you want to pursue. Those individuals cannot understand those who believe in the other America. Right? And so they see them as a threat to the America that they believe in. They see them as a threat to what they consider to be great. what they consider to be, although flawed, a very successful society. Right? And so that creates a place of not wanting to see certain individuals who believe in this other form of America to be in certain places of power, certain places of prestige or influence, because you don't want to turn the narrative over of this country that you believe in to be something that's good for all people over to people who believe that the same country is something that's evil. And then you have those who believe in this America that is subjugative and oppressive, discriminatory and racist, and irredeemable. They see those who believe in the other America as the oppressors. You know? They see them as the people who want to continue the disenfranchisement of the people who believe in a different form of America. You understand? These people who believe in this different form of America believe in it based off of some of their experiences, some of the ways that they were educated to think and to see, right? And these people who believe in the other form of America, they believe in it, in that form of America, based off of their experiences and the things that they were educated to see and to think and to believe. And so you just have to ask yourself, what are your experiences? Sometimes people's experiences don't even line up with the things that they've been educated to see and the perspective that they've been given. But they continue with the education over their experiences, right? And a lot of times those things lead to tension in America between different sides and different perspectives. And so you got to determine, which America do you believe in? Which America do you believe in? Do you believe that this country is a racist, discriminatory country? That at its roots and at its core, it's pretty much been an evil and disenfranchised place for most people to live. That it has not been successful for anything good. Its advancements are not about its policies or its foundating principles or any of those things, but it's just off of mistreatment. And it's just off of treating people a certain type of way. Is that the America that you believe in? Or do you believe in America that is definitely not perfect, but that it is a country that has tried to advance past the things and the mistakes that it has made? That it is a country that has tried to create and give equal opportunity to the individuals who are a part of this country, whether they were born here or came here, through immigration or whatever the fact that it is. Do you believe that this country tried to build itself on certain good principles, certain things that were right and were true, that may have allowed it to become such a blessed and prosperous nation? Even though there were some hiccups and some things that had to be corrected along the way. and may still need to be corrected. So pretty much you got to ask yourself basically, do you think this country is evil? Is this country really wicked? Is that the truth of what you really believe about it? Or do you believe that it's a country that, have some good to it, and at its core and at its founding had good purposes and good principles, but also had some cultural issues that was brought along into it that had to be grown out of and had to be abolished and discarded? This country, taking part in being taking a leadership role in discarding some of those things that were seen as normal, throughout the entire world. You understand? So I ain't gonna tell you which America I believe in. No, I can tell you, but it's for you to determine for yourself. And I think that we can look at the climate of the country and see what's going on and determine which one that do people believe in. You know what I mean? And I think that that'll show you what side you on. That'll probably show you who you're gonna vote for and all type of things of that nature. Because it's hard for you to understand the America that other people believe in. You know what I mean? Because either you have certain experiences that have made you see America whatever way you see it, or you've been, people like to say, educated, or you've been educated in a certain way that has shaped and molded your perception, which could also be indoctrination, but we'll be nice and say it's education. You have to determine whether or not the things that you have been educated on is right and true. Are the information that you've received that has shaped and molded your perspective and how you see things, are those things rooted in truth? And make a determination about where you stand. You know what I mean? And also make a determination about where you're going. Whichever America that you believe in, what America are you trying to see? Or are you trying to see no more America at all because you don't have no faith left in this country? It's all up to you.